Let's see if... I just want to make sure. Make sure. Oh, yep, there we go. Let's see, I'm not entirely... Is this Spectra? Yep. Another player named Spectra. Let's see here. What?
Oh, I thought you Spectra.
Yeah, no, I'm doing recording.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm gonna go see if they need some. Want another Mountain Dew open? I got some of my stuff out the basket. Oh, this is a player battle. Sweet. Yeah, one strat you can use with one nice strat you can use with Ingram. Was just use that to use the clones with Doom Companion. Yeah, or you can just use the clones just to burn your opponent's gate cards. Then the clone disappears. I don't know why the Doom Companion thing played out. I need to get some music going. I just open up YouTube to get some music going, and the first thing I see is Driving Boring as Hell, and it's just some dude with a tablet, and like on the car with a tablet on the screen with Subway Surfers and a phone family with TikTok going. Jesus Christ, what is my YouTube recommendations? Avatar soundtracks. I would like to do that, but just the Agni Kai theme. You know what? Probably not the most appropriate thing, but actually, nah, that's too. Let's just get some of the chill Pokemon music going. Well, chill-ish. Let's do. I'll just throw down Burbank City. Nah, that ain't right either. Trade off. Oh no. Oregano Revenge. Oh, trying that Masquerade Special, I see. It's not gonna work versus Pyrus, by the way. Well, maybe not without Alpha Blaster. But it's still gonna be an uphill battle. Yeah, right now just watching a brawl happening. Bunch of teammates. Yeah. I'll get something good off this. Money. Can't argue with money. Just gonna do some brawling, try to level up my... I want to see if I can get my Falcon Flyer Wilda to level up today for my Subterra. Right, so now that his Gs are higher, he won't do anything when I do this. Now I just floodgate that. Go ahead and throw Wilda over there since this is gonna be this is gonna be pretty free. Bump. You throw into my Subterra one? Yeah. I don't know if I've shown him on stream, but here's my big boy. Boom, 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 boom. I highly doubt I'm gonna get my I highly doubt I'm going to get my Gorham to 500 today. Still going to try to get him closer and closer. She's gonna be at this for a little while. Kind of wild though that Grand Slide just doesn't. It lets you move even onto your own gate cards, which is neat. She got one more ability. It's a Fortress ability, or it's a Bakugan specific ability. I should say. Now she got two abilities. I'm feeling gutsy. First, we're gonna Saturn Balloon. Of course. Get fisted. Get some more experience on Falconfly since Gorham's strong enough. Come on, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Ah, crap, not yet. Not quite yet. That dude. What is this video I just got on my recommends? Ooh! Diablo vs. Sare. You know what, let's put on the Aquas theme for this one. Then I look back at the screen and Giabro's not using Okay, well, he technically is. Wait. We all got that one Bakugan we all just absolutely love. Mine's Gorham, his is, Robotallion. I remember one brawl I did against a guy. This was back when the game was... Back when this update was relatively new. I was playing against the Subterra brawler. He was using a Subterra Altair, Nemesis, and Neo Dragonoid. And I beat him with only a Pyrus Robotallion. Ground Detonator. It's supposed to be a Darkest Wilda specific ability, but it's bugged, so any Darkest Bakugan can use it. However, it only nullifies the gate card they're standing on, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what. Yep. Play with my Planet X Vulcan Fall of Cybertron Grimlock figure. I kind of want to stream myself trying both War and Fall of Cybertron on like the hardest difficulty possible. I actually might try modding it to make the game a bit more exciting, but the games are both still really good. I love them. Oh, when are we getting another Transformers video game? I was so looking forward to Transformers Reactivate. Transformers Reactivate, more like Transformers Deactivate. Yep. This is a bad day for the Robottalion. For the Robottalions. The reason why that didn't stop the Percival from moving is because Hades wasn't the one trying to do the ability. Man, I need to get all the Planet X Fall of Cybertron Dinobot figures. Yep, there goes my bottle. Staying with the rest of the Divine peeps. Uh, let's look and see how many. Oh, I only see 2. Wow, a lot of... Wow, only 3 player teams. That's kind of crazy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, yep, nope, I did get pulled. Yeah, well. Ain't a lot going on. Oh, this is gonna be difficult to spectate. I got the Space Colony Arc Act 1 theme stuck in my head. You know, that's what we're gonna do. I got feckin' yoinked. I got enough time to watch this brawl happen. How about where it's just not playing very much? I'll have to do some stuff. Style you up to look like Zacian real quick, hang on. Gonna put Grimlock's sword in his mouth, and now he's turned into Zacian. Pokemon Zacian from Sword and Shield, aka one of the worst Pokemon generations. Man, Gen 8 is divisive, honestly, because, like, you've got Sword and Shield, which are just not very good games, and then you've got Legends Arceus, which was an amazing game. And Legends Arceus is considered Generation 8. Yeah, honestly, I think that's about as far as my, like, anything for Gen 8's gonna go. Just Legends Arceus. I don't think Doom Companion's gonna work here. Unless you have Doom Darkeye. Even then, he can still just Darkest Driver. Oh. That thing's stats haven't updated yet. They've dropped back down to 400. Watch this. Darkest Driver away, Blackest Darkness, Doom Companion, Dark Eye, Dark Eye. Well, stop, he's already dead. Bye-bye, Hades. There's... Oh, man. I wasn't looking. That was the extra arena from the Battle Brawler, the extra arena theme. That one just bugs me because it's just the standard arena theme without any of the just lacking some of the music. Oh, here comes a Doom companion. Or not. Until all of them have their... That's a lineup. Negative Delta. Womp. Honestly. Oh, he's down to just Tigrera. What goes around comes around. Another dark eye? Ooh. What's going on with that priest? Now let me check something really quick. Aqua Cetera. Pyrus Darkus. Ventus. Okay. So I can make a. Oh. Hey, Divine Time. Prowler and Umu versus oh boy. I want to say something, but where be this going? Oh, dang! Pyrus Hazard backfiring. Helios, return to your main attribute. I do not accept the existence of a Darkus Helios. Actinium Surge sucked. Only people that like it are people that simp for sell on. and her crew. Look, I hate to tell you this, but y'all ain't winning this. You know, I wonder. Now, this is one like fight setup. I need to watch the Japanese Beast Wars animes. The Beast Wars 2 and Beast Wars Neo, but one thing I wonder about Fall of Cybertron Grimlock versus Magmatron from Beast Wars Neo. Would be a very interesting fight, I would say. Well, they're trying to raw power through it. Shot cannon. They're still going, they still got gas. But for how long? Not to mention the fact that they're playing against Ventus and Chaos, which is a deadly combination. You've got control and you've got movement and control on one side, and then control and support on the other. And one thing I noticed is, like, sometimes people use an ability on a Bakugan just to boost their Gs just because they know they're going to lose the Bakugan. Don't do that. You should save it. Like, don't give your opponent... Like, people like me, I will count the every ability card you use. So, don't just burn ability cards just because the Bakugan's about to die. Anyway, this battle's about half over. Oh, that Pyrus Siege is gonna die. Yeah. Get my Legacy United Magmatron figure, bring him over. He is only slightly bigger than Grimlock. I did watch episode 1 of Beast Wars Neo, but that's because I got confused between Beast Wars Neo and Beast Wars 2. I'm excited we're finally getting Big Convoy in the Age of the Primes line later on. I wonder if they're gonna just call him Big Convoy, or if we're gonna get if we're gonna get an English name for him, like how we did for Leo. Like Leo Convoy got changed to Leo Prime. I wonder if Big Convoy is gonna get that same treatment. I really hope he doesn't have like a pretty dumb sounding name. And if they don't make Big Convoy a leader, I'm going to be mad. Or, well, I'm not going to be too happy. Because, you know, he's big. Turns into a freaking mammoth. Anyway. Why would you throw onto a double... Oh... Guys, play fast, please. Man, they can play at whatever. They're playing at a decent pace. Calm down. Oh, there goes Grimlock's sword. Where did his sword actually go? Oh, there it is. Now dropped it again. There we go. I'm tempted to ask Breeze if he'll grind my Bakugan for me for a bit. Not my Subterra team, my Chaos Ventus team. I don't know, I want to ask my teammates for help. I like doing that. If he has Darkest Gravity and Oregano Revenge and Shadow Echo, that'd actually be a pretty good combination. Just Oregano Revenge, I guess. I mean, it's still something. Oh, it's bugged right here. One thing I am certain about is that Fall of Cybertron Grimlock would absolutely body Beast Wars Megatron. Like, his Transmetal 1 and Transmetal 2 forms would well, no. His original form and his Transmetal 1 form would not stand a chance against Grimlock. But his Transmetal 2 form would definitely give him a better edge. But I could definitely see Megatron blasting Grimlock with a whole firestorm, and then going on some tangent, being like, "Ah, yes, even the mightiest can fall to their own flames." And then Grimlock just emerges, and it's like, "Nah, I'm not." Emerges just not even scratched. You're getting doinked. Doink. Oh, Divine Doom versus Divine versus. It's Divine time. Ow! No, this one's definitely better. I need a soda. I'll wait and see if this is a double battle. Wait, what? Him? What are you doing? Doink. You got played, but the gate card stays because it was not opened. Alright, Dr. Pepper time. The Darkest Vulcan. Is this Darkest and Darkest versus Chaos and Darkest? Let's see here. Double Darkest versus Ventus and Chaos. My money's on Ventus and Chaos, I'm gonna be honest. just got more options, but I suppose it also comes down to specific Bakugan. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Aquamerge. Aquamerge. I mean, if he has Dark Sphere Impact, all you gotta do is just let it resolve and then pop goes the weasel. Brand down. I think this was the APC Toys Megatron. Yeah. Just kind of just spectating Bakugan brawls while also messing around with Transformers figures. It's blow! Oh. Dark Star Saber is bigger than Grimlock's sword. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, soften up that Altair. Oh. Bringing over the Dynamo. Guess gonna go for a twofer. Do he got the Viblo? Is he even gonna need it? Let's hear 910 versus 920. Nope. Viblo not needed. Let's see, what is this? 380. Okay. Not a bad lineup. Nah. I'll let somebody else get the money that needs it. That is, I'm gonna look at some Yu-Gi-Oh cards too. Huh. Dark Necromancer is actually pretty good. Metal Flames. Why did I think this was a retrain of Gearfred? Like, I'm dumb. Yeah, wait, what? Oh, shit. They actually gave Hero an Omni Negate with Dark Supremacy, kinda. Yo, and it recycles stuff? Oh. I might end up building Hero. Yeah, he was 100%. I feel like he was definitely gun locking the. So he's gonna Spiced Assault to try to get boost past the Harpus. So that's at 520, it'll be at 570 when it hits, so he needs to boost. He needs to throw away 5 cards in order to kill the Harpus. That'll put him at 590, which is more than the Wilda. Wait a minute. Okay, looking like... Yeah. That's 3-2 right now. We almost got it. Shade Cocoon. Shade Cocoon or Shade Ability. Air Battle. That would work. That's like 1480. Oh, now it's going to be evened up. I apologize for using the Mayhaps thing, but it's all not gonna bother everybody. Organa Revenge, but then that kind of got reversed. Now it's just a Darkest Percival against a Dynamo, a Vulcan, and a Nemesis. Oh, wow. Blackest Darkness Doom Companion. Escape Dragon Balls. No, I've never actually played RuneScape. Yeah, you don't get the set. Not gonna even give him the satisfaction to take down one. Now what do? I believe the Baldy. Oh well. Busting out the big guns. Double fist. Might seem like a troll, but I'm gonna... Okay, so that's free. I mean, I definitely can just out boost it. Let's go for a 150. Okay, we let that go. And then we gatekeeper. And now we just grand slide. Let's see if he lightning shields the warp gate. Not like it'll matter. He has not beat my Gorham. Bam. Okay, I bullied the bald guy. No. Alright, they're gonna see who goes first. Alright, commentation time. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit, just so that way I can... Alright, and they lead with a 390 Pyrus Falconfly. And out comes hit 430 Darkest Dynamo. Up next, coming out looking like a Ventus Harpus. Yep. What's the stats? Oh, Black is immediately opening a Quartet Battle. That Harp is standing at 380 with a 390. We're looking at 770 Gs. And it's about to get crazy! What will they do? Who will send out who? Alright, it looks like Breeze and Rafa. Oh, wait. I might have got it. Alright, so we have a 420 Darkest Fortress added into the mix and a 480 Ventus Wilda. So we got Darkest Pyrus and Ventus versus Ventus. Yep, Gunlock. Figured that's what it was. Face of Grief. Not happening. He is not letting that battle happening. They are intent on taking out at least one Bakugan. What's the next move? Oh, it looks like they are letting it go. So the score is immediately up in the Pelladores on Team Pelladores. A Darkest Vladitor, so double Darkest and Ventus. So Darkest Vladitor joins the Dynamo. And Breeze opens Quartet Battle. They are looks like they'll be forcing a trade. Black SV sending out a Pyrus. Is he going to sacrifice 500 G Ventus Vulcan and a 380 Wilda? Are we going to see another rapid fire? So they're gonna try to fight through it. They are potentially dealing with 2 Dark Eye Superiors and 2 Backdrafts, as well as 2 copies of Viblo, 2 Dark Sphere Impacts, and 2 Tight Knuckles. And that's not even coming close to scratching the surface. A Darkest Percival. Cut and Saber, 3v3. Are we going to see an Organa Revenge? An Organa Revenge from either side? That would be the biggest thing, the biggest way to shift. Currently, Team Divine Overdrive is in the lead in terms of Gs. Pelladores' move. Tri-Gunner! You gotta love to see it. That's minus 450 for Divine Overdrive's entire side. That's a whole Bakugan's worth of G's just snapped out of here. Dark Sphere Impact. Hitting that Darkest Percival to weaken it in case he tries to run. And Dark Sphere's effects have just been made inefficient. I got a Pop-Tart. And no, I am not going to share the Pop-Tart. Blow away on Percival. Interesting. He's gonna hit him with that Oregano Revenge. He's gonna make him hurt. Yeah, it is making him hurt, alright. Dark Eye Superior. Undo that damage. But will we see a Darkest Driver just to bring that Percival back 100 G stronger? Here comes Pyrus doing the Pyrus thing. Titan Knuckle canceling out the Ring of Flames. Scarlet Twister bringing Percival right back into the fray. And Blow Away picking up that Tigrera and tossing it to the side. Potentially onto a trade-off? Trade-off for Mind Ghost. Let's see it. Quartet. Onto another Quartet battle? What? This. Okay, we're about to see 8 Bakugan on the field all at once. There's Helios. And there's a 470 Neo Dragonoid joining in on the fun. Ooh, the Tigrera was knocked out by Scarlet Twister. Very well played. So as it stands right now, that Neo Dragonoid's at a huge disadvantage against the Helios. And it would seem Burning Dragon. Is he going to strike Dragon? Okay. Technical difficulties. The thing is a little bugged right now, but that's okay. Neo Dragonoid shoots up to 670 Gs. Are we going to see a Strike Dragon? We are going to see a Void Stream to 545. And I seem to have cut my thumb open. Well, not open, but there is a cut mark on my... Alright, the Darkest Percival and Pyrus Wilda go down. Now it's on to the battle between the Neo Dragonoid and the Helios. 500 Gs versus 545. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Score is now 2-1. Oh wait, no, 3-1 because of the Tigrera mishap. Now the score is 3-2. Darkest Helios takes the fall. Each member on the Pelodorus has lost 1 Bakugan apiece, while him and Breeze on Divine Overdrive have both lost a single Bakugan. ASC is still sitting with a full team. It is now Rafa's turn. So much action in such a short time. Here comes Darkest Fortress standing at 420 Gs onto his own gate card. And now it's on to Breeze's turn. Just now, everyone has gotten a single turn. Breeze throwing down the first extra gate card and tossing out his Ventus Vulcan. Are we going to see any more Quartet double battle strats? I believe he might. Black SV bringing out his Pyrus Falconfly. Yep, Quartet battle number 4. Looks like him is sending out a Bakugan. And we'll be seeing another Ventus. Altair and Darkest Neo Dragonoid. Is he going to try to Doom Companion or Strike Dragon one of these Bakugan? We shall see in a moment. Him still has his access to his Dark Eye Superior and his Strike Dragon. So, as well as Doom Companion. So, he very well could just try to Doom Comp all 3. If I remember. Or, wait, was it ASC or was it him that used... Oh, nope, just sacrificing the thing. Him is now... Alright, score is now tied 3-3. Him is down to his last Bakugan. Would seem that he did not mean to throw his Neo, but it did so anyway. Him is left with nothing more than his Dynamo. With no character-specific abilities left. Quartet battle number 5. Darkest Vladitor and Ventus Harpus joins the battle. Salchipapa attempting to bail out with Jump Over. And it's working. Hopping over to the gate card that Breeze had thrown down on his last turn. Okay, we are seeing Ventus Altair thrown down. Standing at 370 Gs. With the score tied, both teams have... We are on turn 10. Both sides still have 6 Bakugan apiece to them. Well, it looks like ASC is engaging that Harpus. Throwing in his Darkest Primo Vulcan standing at 480 Gs. And it's about to get stronger with the Grand Spirit. And it looks like Salchipapa's bailing again with another Jump Over. Oh, Breeze is going to drag the Altair, it would seem. Scarlet Twister. Looks like he's dragging that Harp. Looks like he's gonna drag Harpus over to the... He's gonna move Harp... Wait. Oh, this is going to kill the Harpist. He's going to be down. Scores now 4-3 in Divine Overdrive's favor. Aqua Merge! And now everything gets turned to Aqua. Scarlet Twister. Looks like he's going to try to move that Harpist one more time. And using a blowaway, he's going to pick up him's Dynamo. This is going to leave him very vulnerable. With the only character-specific ability Dynamo having being Gillian Cords, that Dynamo is going to be left very vulnerable to an attack, to being rushed. Okay, it looks like that Aqua Merge is going to set everything to Aquas. That Vulcan's going to gain a whole lot of Gs. Oh, the jump over still moved it. Let's hear. Vulcan and Vladitor both sitting strong at a combined 980 Gs. Anyway, here comes that Darkest Fortress rushing, and it looks like him will be the first member on Divine Overdrive to be knocked out. Triple battle, Salt in the Wound, man. But let's see if somebody on Divine Overdrive is big brain enough to play a Dive Mirage. Here comes that Pyrus Neo Dragonoid. A permanent gain of 100 Gs, but a permanent loss of 125. And him is knocked out. The score is now tied 4-4. Alright, anyway, Breeze goes after that now Aquas Harpist with his 510 Ventus Altair. Looks like free pickings. Score's about to shift to 5, might just shift to 5-4 in Divine Overdrive's favor. Yep, 5-4 now, with Divine Overdrive leading. Breeze with 2 Bakugan left, and ASC with his full team left. Him is knocked out. However, I do believe at this point Salchipapa is also knocked out of the fight as well. Black SV with only 2 Bakugan left, his Falconfly and Neo Dragonoid, and Rafa, I believe, still has lost his Percival, so he still has his Fortress and one other Bakugan I don't think we've seen just yet. Why is Rydog standing in front of me like that? That Falconfly is kind of menacing though, due to that fly enemy ability. Okay, ASC throwing out a Darkest Percival. 480 Gs. That Percival is going to be very good at giving backup to either of the Aquas formed Bakugan. Rafa throwing out. Here comes Fortress again. Yeah, I do believe Rafa has one Bakugan that has not yet been revealed. And Breeze, or him, opens up the gate card to reveal a Grand Spirit. This will boost up that Percival and that Altair, making Darkest Driver on that Percival a lot stronger. There it is. There's the fly enemy going to move the Altair. That Altair will not be getting any boost from Grand Spirit, but that only means more power for Percival. Ooh, throwing him onto a warp gate. Where is Rafa gonna send that? If it resolves, where will Rafa be sending that Fortress and Altair? Inspecting the board real quick. Let's hear that. Yeah, that Percival, if this Grand Spirit resolves, and he's the only one there, that thing's gonna be at 980. Darkest Gravity. Ooh. Oh, no. So he's not going to let the Grand Spirit resolve. He will gain no boost off of that. Throwing it over here. And it's another Grand Spirit! Will they be able to deal with that? A 440 boost shared between both Bakugan. We're looking at 1260 Gs versus 990. Do they have an Oregano Revenge or a Shot Cannon? They are contemplating their options. All for one! A big risk, but it might just pay off. 1,615 Gs on Percival alone. That is more than enough to... Dark Eye Superior. Not gonna let it happen. Not wanting to let that happen at all. Do they have... Does ASC have a dark... Did ASC burn his Dark Eye earlier? Well... Scarlet Twister. He's dragging in help. It's that Aquas Primo Vulcan. Let's see here. Does he have another fly enemy to remove one of their Bakugan? And if I remember correctly, Breeze has not burned his Spinal Saucer yet, so an attempt to fly enemy could be nullified. But with that Face of Rage, oh, here we go. Is he going? Are they going to attempt to brute force it? Interesting. Let's hear it. Rafa's already burned his team's... There it goes! The score is now 7-2. The score is now 7-4. Black SV is down to just his Neo Dragonoid, and Rafa down to an unknown Bakugan. This is going to be quite the gap that they need to make up. ASC's turn. His Vulcan has been returned, so it will now be Darkest once again. However, he cannot join the stack of Vulcan and the Aquas stack due to him already having a Bakugan on there. Neither will be able to manually add in a Bakugan, but with a combined total of 980 Gs and the possibility of a Dark Sphere impact and Tight Knuckle, I don't think that's going to be much of a worry. Anyway, ASC sends out his 480 Darkest Percival onto the field. One thing to take note of is that Black has not burned his Neo Dragonoid Strike Dragon yet, and he's had a few turns to build up those generic Pyrus Dart boosting abilities. and with Rafa still being in the mix, the Pyrus and Darkus diagonal link is still very much in effect. Only one has been used by them. Alright, here comes Darkus Brontes, 450 Gs. Rafa's final Bakugan. Are they going to quartet battle? Or are they just stacking? It very well could be a Grand Spirit. Each player is allowed one, and only one of theirs has been used. Breeze sends out his 510 Ventus Altair. So ASC still has his Darkest Vulcan to send out right now. Where will he send it? Stacking it with that Ventus Altair. Another Grand Spirit. So that is all 3 Grand Spirits on Divine Overdrive's team burned. We're looking at 1,490 Gs in total for this stack right here. And this stack is just barely under 900, 895. At this point in time, no one has any Bakugan, and Neo Dragonoid gets pulled to the Aqua stack. That is unfortunate. Fire Tornado, he going after that Vulcan, very smart. Now he very well could Ring of Flames. Is he going to attempt to Strike Dragon to kill one of these, or is he only going to brute force it? He's only 200 G. He needs less than 200 Gs in order to outboost. Pyrus Burst. He's going to shoot that Darkest Percival. Let's see if it backfires. Darkest Driver. Oh. Looks like ASC's bringing that Percival over. That was a mistake. Spiced Assault. What? I think this battle might be wrapped up. I think this is the final nail in the coffin now, because that Pyrus Burst will fail and Neo Dragonoid will die because of it. And now Breeze and ASC have all their Bakugan return, and they are back to their original attributes. There is no hope. It's 1 versus 5. There have been miracle comebacks happen before, but this would be pushing it. ASC throwing down a gate card. Is he going to rush? No, he's sending out that Darkest Percival. Breeze throwing out his Ventus Vulcan once again. Activating Air Battle. He's going to bring that big ass Altair over. We're going to see Darkest Scythe. No help from the gate card, but of course they are definitely got something planned to deal with this Brontes. Maybe. Shock Cannon and Spinal Saucer are both still in effect, are both still up in the air to be used by Breeze. So a Nullify and a plus 400. Scarlet Twister looks like he's gonna bring over his Ventus Vulcan. Let's see if Rafa has a darkest gravity to try to run away with. But I don't. But I believe spiced assault. He's going to try. He's still gonna try to fight. And he's bringing in Darkest Percival just to put the final nail in the coffin. This match, it's game, set, and match at this point. And that is the game. Divine Overdrive wins. Oh, that was a very intense but fun to watch brawl. Oh, that was intense. Huh. I'm not gonna stop the stream. Alright, looks like a rematch is happening. Alright, I'm going to go grab 2 cans of Dr. Pepper. Just in case this goes on for a little bit. I don't know. All right. So it looks like they will be doing a rematch. So we'll see another 3v3. I wonder if it'll be the same team lineup on Divine Overdrive side, or if they're going to have some of the others step in. We will find out here in a moment once the action starts. And while we wait for the action to start, I'm going to sleeve up one of the newest collect editions, or rarity buffs to my number collection. Ooh, I have beef sticks. I recently got a quarter century secret rare future number 0 Utopic Draco future, and I'm going to add it to my number collection, replacing the regular secret rare for this baby. This absolute beaut. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go through all the trouble to try like max rarity a lot of my number cards. I like numbered cards. Alright, I will keep... I'm keeping the stream going. Need to find some good music to play. This one I'm not going to play Bakugan music. I'm going to play some Pokemon music. Alright, here we go. Hopefully. Making a slight change. Looks like it might be happening. Alright, leading off, and it looks like the Pelladors are leading once again. Black SV starting off with his Pyrus Neo Dragonoid standing at 470 Gs. And him throwing off, leading with his Darkest Dynamo standing at 430 Gs. Gonna get a wider view of the field. Oh, and Salchi is throwing his Ventus Altair to stand with Neo Dragonoid. A combined total, there it is, Quartet Battle. So a combined total of 870, and it's getting higher. And him fires off a Gillian Chords to allow him to search his deck for a card. Ooh, Black is not gonna let it happen. No, him says it's happening. Strike Dragon being cancelled out by Dark Eye Superior. So that's a Dark Eye Superior and a Strike Dragon burned. Looks like him and Rafa will be joining in. Darkest Neo Dragonoid and Darkest Fortress joining. I think that telegraphs a Face of Grief. Are we going to see a Revenge Strike Dragon? Or are we going to see a Strike Dragon from him, or is he just sacrificing the Neo Dragonoid? We are seeing a Strike Dragon going after that Ventus Altair. There's Shock Cannon. So that Shock Cannon burnt. Do we see a Dragon Contender? Looks like him might have to sacrifice the Neo if it forced him into it. And the Pelladors take the lead. ASC throwing Darkest Vulcan to hit his team. Looks like we might be seeing Breeze crack open a Quartet Battle. Yep. Looks like Salchi and Breeze are adding in Ventus Vulcan and Ventus Harpus added into the party. And Feather Edge. Harpus is going to try to bail out. And it is successful, moving to another gate card. To his own gate card, it would seem. And here comes, throwing out his darkest. Rafa's throwing out his darkest Brontes. He was very conservative with that Bakugan previously, and flipping up an Aqua Merge. But will that be effective versus a 3-stack after they've already burned a Strike Dragon? Granted, they do have a Ventus Brawler on their team, so they can, as well as someone using a Falcon Fly, so breaking it apart wouldn't be the hardest thing, but well, let's see how it plays out. That Aqua Merge going down. I think Breeze is considering using Backdraft. Nope, looks like it's going through. So Aqua Merge early on again. That turning that Harpus and that Brontes Aquas, but with Feather Edge and Darkest Scythe, I don't think it's going to mean much. Breeze throws out the first extra gate card of the match, as now we have hit turn 6. And he throws a Ventus Dynamo! This is new! At 400 Gs, leading with Blowaway, targeting that Aquas Brontes. Darkest Scythe. Are we going to see a Doom Companion? I think we might be seeing an attempt at Doom Companion here. He still has his Rafa still has his Dark Eye Superior, so he could nullify an attempt at Blowaway or Backdraft. Oh, nope. He just burned the Darkest Scythe. Now him, ASC, and Breeze's Bakugan all return. The score is now tied at 1-1. It is now Black's turn. That Ventus Dynamo certainly seems to have changed up the game plan. He throws out his Pyrus Falconfly, getting a bit of movement ability of their own. Alright, him throws out his gate card. And Darkest Helios stands at 500 Gs. Oh, sorry, my screen kind of glitched up. And we see a power charge over to Helios. But we do see Air Battle coming with Breeze coming in for the clutch. Does Black have a fly enemy? You would assume so, considering he threw this down as opposed to either his Neo Dragonoid or his Wilda. Let's hear 900 versus 920. Void Stream, knocking that Harpus down by 125 for the rest of the match. That puts him and Breeze in the lead. Fly enemy, picking up that Helios and tossing it to the side. And he already burned his Dark Eye Superior, but he is going to hit with an Oregano Revenge before leaving. I'll put it down to 695 versus 500. Throwing him right off to the side to where that Falconfly formerly was standing. Scarlet Twister, he's picking up the Helios and then bringing it right back. Oh, Black's power charging over to Helios. Oh no, this is going to cause the Dynamo to die. Breeze might be losing his Bakugan. Yep. Ooh, a Pyrus Hazard. This will sting. But with 600 Gs... that Dynamo goes down and the Pelladors take the lead. I can only... But not for long, as Harpus is the next one to go down. The score is now tied once again at 2-2. Salchi and Rafa have both lost one Bakugan, and then him and Breeze have both lost a Bakugan. Then we have a 490 Falconfly sitting here. Salchi throws out, stacking his Altair with Falconfly. Alright, ASC throws out a gate card. And he throws his Darkest Percival. Interesting. On to Rafa's turn. And here we see his Darkest Percival. Spiced Assault. Right now? Plus 60, probably dumping Bronte's abilities. Ventus Vulcan added to the party, and they activate a Battle Sham. However, I do not believe this will work, as both of these Bakugan are currently stacked. We will see in a moment. Let's see if I eat my words or see if I am right. I mean, I mean, honestly, I hope I eat my words, because that means my team gets to put in the lead. Let me eat my words. They will be delicious. It works! It knocks out, and Divine Overdrive takes the lead, 3-2. Alright, Black SV's turn, and he throws his Wilda to Percival. Are we going to see another quartet battle? Or Warp Gate? Nope. They are holding out. It is on to him's turn. Alright, and him throws his Darkus Helios. On to Salchi's turn. Oh, throwing Ventus Tigrera straight to activating a Warp Gate. Are we going to see an Aragana Revenge or Viblo from ASC or Breeze? We do see a Viblo! That is a 480G shift in the favor of Divine Overdrive. Are they about to take a big lead? We see a Ring of Flames, which are currently sitting at 1220 Gs, I believe, versus, let's see here, 680, 1130. Contemplating what they want to do. Though with this now, ASC could use a Tri-Gunner Volcano Hammer. While this won't bring back the defeated thing, we will see. Oh, and blow away on Wilda. That Wilda is getting tossed to the side. Due to the effects of Ring of Flames, another blow away on Breeze's Primo Vulcan. Tossed him way off to the side. And that blowaway throwing him. Ooh! What? How did he threw him over to to his own team's Mind Ghost. It is now Divine Overdrive's turn, using blowaway again on that Darkus Percival to try to drag it over to the Mind Ghost. While Wilda does have the Mind Ghost While Wilda does have Volcano Hammer active, Mind Ghost will resolve before it, taking out the Wilda. Activating Backfire, he is going to nullify his own team's Mind Ghost. He's gonna have to, otherwise his team will lose another... Would end up being put... Alright, let's see here. That's your score is still 3-2 at present. Blowout has picked up and moved that over. Mind Ghost resolves unnegated, and then Volcano Hammer resolves. Back to the battle with Percival and Tigrera. ASC is using Darkest Driver to... Sending over to Helios? Is Helios standing on a warp gate? Yes, he is! Warp gate activated. Looks like they'll be, my guess, warping over to assist Vulcan. I see Lily in the chat. Hello. Alright, and now we're back into it. Divine Overdrive in the current battle taking a wide lead. Looks like Rafa's going to bail out with his Percival. Going back over to sit with Tigrera. Do they have a gun lock or something? Nope. And Divine Overdrive maintains the lead at 4-2. I believe Black SV is down to his last... is down to a single Bakugan. Whereas Salchi has lost Harpus and Rafa has lost his Brontes. Whereas on Divine Overdrive's side, him has lost his Darkest Neo, and Breeze lost his Ventus Dynamo. We are... Oh, Lily, I'm honest. I'm rooting for Divine Overdrive right now. Like, come on. But I am being a neutral commentator. Well, yep. On the inside, I'm rooting for Divine Overdrive, but on the outside, I'm just doing commentary. ASE throws down his Darkest Percival. And we see another... Rafa throws out his Darkest Fortress. It's off to him's turn, I believe. Oh wait, nope, Breeze. My bad. Ventus Vulcan hits the field, joining Percival. No, I'm not fighting, Lily. ASC flips up another quartet battle. ASC and Black SV both join. Neo Dragonoid and Darkest Vulcan hit the field. And we see a jump over onto another quartet battle. Two of these going off at the same time. Though due to them being so far down, him is the only one to join, throwing out his darkest dynamo. What will they do now? Him is going for Doom Companion, attempting to take out the fortress and the altar, or burn some of their cards. Salchi decides to air battle out of there, leaving Rafa's fortress to bite the dust. This will put Divine Overdrive. This will put the score to 5 We see a Scarlet Twister. Oh! Targeting the Ventus Tigrera. Probably throwing it to the thing. Cut and Saber. Oh no! They have a chance to respond. What will they do? If they do nothing, then that Vulcan will be defeated. This will put the score to 4-3. Still in Divine Overdrive's favor, but with the gap closing slowly but surely. And down goes Vulcan. The score is now up to 3 for them. It is now 3-4, but now the total score is tied 5-5. Oh! Vulcan and Percival take this battle 7-5. The comeback's still very much possible here. Spiced Assault. He is prepping up for a general he must be prepping up for a General Quasar. $270. Yep. ASC's turn. Throwing a Darkest Falcon Fly. Standing at 450 Gs, using Blackest Darkness against that Percival. Oh, looks like he's countering with his own Black of Darkness to drag Falcon Fly over to him. But Fly Enemy comes down to move the Percival anyway. Grand Spirit charging up that Darkest Helios. Blackest Darkness resolves, bringing Falcon Fly over, and then the Falcon Fly's Blackest Darkness. We are looking at 1670 Gs in total versus 480. Oh, that was it. That was the last battle. And Divine Overdrive takes it home. Whew. What, a third 3v3? Huh. Whew. I don't. We can cuss. Like, y'all. Just don't talk like you're in the boondocks or something. But I don't know. Let's see here. What is this? Celeste Scarlet. Huh. Arcades. I don't know. Up to there. Oh. Alright. Let's see what Evie's wanting. Day is one of the mods. I misread one of those. What? Ah. Yeah, it looks like there might not be another 3v3. Dang it. What the Pablo doing? Oh, Dave's over there dancing for the team. Oh, Bartholomew's dancing. Alright, my teammate Percott is brawling. I don't know what if anything's going to be able to match the hype of that 3v3. That mess was intense. Oh boy, I'm getting a little slippy. Okay, I wish I hadn't watched that video. Alright, Parkot won the first brawl. No surprise. Pyrus burst against that Helios. Yeah, all Parkot has to do is let that resolve and then doink. Oh, those are the finals of the tournament. Who the fuck is this? I legitimately never seen that dude on the team before. Just a Neo Dragonoid sitting up here floating. I think I might call it and get some rest. Oh, jeez, I've been streaming for over 3 hours. Alright, well, that was a fun stream. I will definitely work on what is it? Stream overlays. Oh.